Hey everyone, day 2 of videos in quarantine, just making sure the video is recording. So I was excited last night. Just before I went to bed, I'm old. 11 o'clock is kind of late for me. Yeah, it's fairly typical, but whatever. Anyway, I saw that Mario Maker 2 is getting the big update, and I watched that 5-minute reveal they did, and I was thrilled all over again. More excited than the Zelda update, which I was also thrilled by. I have not touched Mario Maker 2 definitely since Animal Crossing, but I don't know, maybe about a month and a half before that, this whole pandemic zombie virus kind of thing going down that killed a lot of desire for things in general, but I had not played in a bit. And this update, for those who didn't see it, the thing that stood out for me is basically creators can now make their own world. Let's set aside the issue where Nintendo is profiting off the work of others and not hit the table so the camera bounces, huh? Profiting off the work of others. That's not the point. They're not profiting off anything I made. Let me tell you, it was an atrocious SpongeBob level. It wasn't all that fun. It did have a cool little secret door and a couple endings and whatever else, but let's just say that if I have a future in design, it is not without thousands and thousands of hours of work. But regardless, um, the update is going to let creators make their own worlds. So it does not look like we're going to get the depth and detail of Mario's world, one of the best games ever. Certainly one of my favorites, nostalgically speaking, and I think gameplay wise. But the secret levels and the switches, it doesn't seem like it will go that far. That you get the different skins on creating courses, and it seems like you can make a traditional Mario level world, more like Super Mario Brothers 3 than World. Even though it has seemingly that aesthetic in the trailer they showed, I assume you can do it for 3. And then you can put together your own 8 course um, Mario game and make your own. I'm guessing you can't pull in other levels and integrate them because that seems. I mean, I guess as long as the accreditation was done, it wouldn't be problematic. But okay, let's talk about this again. Nintendo sucks with online. I do not know what their problem is. I don't know why they can't pull their heads out of their ass. That they cannot find a way to allow people to share and create things easily. You would think they'd find the value in that, right? In Animal Crossing's explosion and some of the stuff we've seen with Pokemon, just the ease of sharing that and allowing people to connect is important for the business. Instead, they focused on the predatory frickin' online, I'm sorry, mobile offerings. That's where they've expanded and modernized is by being like every other fucking energy douchebag to get you to pay $99 best value for 3 more fucking gotcha spins. Anyway, I'm a little upset about that. But their online functionality is lacking. It's still not easy to search. You go on Mario Maker 2, last time I was on there, and you see 10 refreshings, which is a copy paste of something that's initially kind of novel and you're interested in checking out once. And maybe you see a couple of them, you're like, oh, that's fine. And now you want to see actual courses that are entertaining to play and not this crap that gets shoved up there. I'm sure it's some bit mining operation that where I'm not familiar with not shaking the table. Um, some crap where a miner's installed on my Switch and now I'm making some guy in freaking China, I don't know, a penny every night while I'm in bed. But office space, modern office space is cryptocurrency, right? Okay, so let's not complain anymore. I'm excited about the Mario World elements, and some of the updates are going to include too, like that Mario Brothers 2 Doki Doki Panic update that'll let you pick things up. That power up's cool. They mentioned on the Bombcast that there was a insider that said they were going to do a Mario Maker 2. It was being developed. I'm sorry, Super Mario World 2 in Super Mario Maker 2. Super Mario 2. You get what I'm saying? but it got canned. It must have been too challenging, or they did not find the return was going to be there based on sales. I don't know. Not much detail. It wasn't my source. This is third hand or whatever it is. Um, so that's unfortunate. I really enjoyed Mario 2. Honestly, my least favorite of the early Marios is the original Mario. Uh, and so that's exciting. And there were some other power-ups. Oh, that I wasn't quite as excited about the stealth stuff with the Goomba costume you could put on and you blend in with the Goombas and the bad guys wouldn't be able to tell who you were. I mean, it does sound neat, but it's not as exciting to me as the other two items. I'm sure there's something else I'm forgetting. Go watch the video for yourself if you're interested, and it's better to hear the announcer tell you about it in a very attractive voice rather than my shrill, rambling, marble-mouthed take on it. So yeah, looking forward to that. I am excited. Give me an excuse to pull that back up, and depending on how easy it is to share these things, which is probably going to be infinitely difficult actually, because that's how Nintendo rolls. Um, the prospect of having and not just now a ton of clever levels, but actual worlds. Um, that's really exciting. I mean, you're talking about the potential for a new Mario game every week, every day. I mean, who knows? It would take creators time, of course, to quality to put together, but maybe it won't be so bad this year because now we're looking at worlds and packages as a whole and not individual levels. Perhaps that is much more effort, and so maybe that will be narrowed down a bit and easier to find. It would be nice if that functionality were built into the game, but if I held my breath, you would not be hearing from me anymore. So, yeah. All right, well, that will do it for day 2 of my streaming from quarantine. I hope everyone is well and safe.